Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature that's for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, New Black Wall Street. Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street. New Black Wall Street Book Club.
All right, grand rising to you beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where black folk do read. You put in a book like the Black Billionaires Club, and we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. Book that I wrote, guys, Study of Black Wealth. It's a book that we're going to be going through here today. It's a study of the 12 richest black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. All right, beautiful people, man, you can find that book by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Got about 10 copies left for those that want to pick the book up and journey along with us to learn and to study about black billionaires, which we'll be doing over the next 2 weeks. So it's 12 of them in the book. We'll get through 5 this week, 5 the next week, and then I'll finish. We'll actually do 6 because I'll do it on Saturday as well. Go ahead and finish. This is our next book on tap. So we just did the wealth choice. Now we're doing Black Billionaires Club, and I don't know what I'm going to choose next. Anyway, let's find out who's here, man. It's roll call time. Hit the like button, the share button if you care. Like button, the share button if you care. Also, let us know where you're connecting from. What city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country you might be connecting from this morning. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web on Facebook and also YouTube, understanding that we are global at this point. Have students all over the world. So just love to know just where you might be connecting with us from here today as you are connecting on your laptop, your mobile device, or your PC. Rep your city. Let us know what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country. Just love to know how far our reach is here this morning. Let's catch up on these comments, man. See who has joined us here this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Bruce Lynch. Good morning to you. How are you? I'm not quite sure what page you might be coming from. Probably Financial Health Mentor. Let me go ahead and say that too as well. Hello to everybody over at ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, BBC TV, Financial Health Mentor page, and then also my personal page. Good morning to you, Bruce Lynch. Grand morning, Economic Empowerment Movement. Good morning to you, Miss Vivian Reed. How are you? Thanks so much for joining us here today out of Brooklyn, North Carolina. Our main man, Sidney Mealy out of Houston is in the house. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Good morning to you. How are you, Miss Alicia Island Sweetheart Williams? Thanks so much for all that you do to help with the newsletter and all that stuff out of Greenville, South Carolina. Estefany Vicente Cuervo. Hopefully I said that right. I think I said it right. Estefany Vicente Cuervo out of Chicago. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Good morning to you, Brother Tatum in the house. One day we might be reading your book. Love to. Can't wait till you finish your project out of Atlanta. Good morning to you, man. Jason Moorsiden. Good morning to you, brother. How are you out of Orlando, Florida? I didn't know you moved to Orlando, Florida, but you're still rocking with ERGJ. Fantastic, fantastic. What's going on, Bruce Lynch? On the road from Hotlanta, rolling through to Columbia, Missouri. Okay, no problem at all, man. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in, watching this morning. I know you might not be able to type much since you're on the road. But let's get right into this thing, guys. Get right into this thing. The Black Billionaires Club. Again, this is the book that I wrote 4 years ago. We are once we sell out these last 10 copies, we will work on book number 2 to update it. We'll have like Jay-Z's a billionaire now. Kanye West a billionaire. We missed Mr. Gerard, who's a billionaire, and then there's a couple billionaires that are not billionaires anymore, just because net worth fluctuates based upon what was valuable at the time. So a lot of the billionaires in this book might not be billionaires now, just simply because oil has decreased in value. But we can still go through, where we were 4 years ago until I write the next book. Okay, so that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do this morning. So, but it's not going to take us very long. Normally, it's 30 minutes a day to keep broke and stupid away. 30 minutes a day to keep broke and stupid away. It's not going to take 30 minutes a day because I wrote this book so that it'll be a short, easy read for your children. I really wrote it for them. I wanted to make sure I wrote something that was palatable for them, and then that was beautiful for them. So as soon as they saw the book, hopefully it'll make them want to read it. Or as soon as you allowed them to see the book, or you bought the book for them at some point in time in their life, I hope that they will read it. All right, let's get right into this thing, man. The New Black Wall Street Book Club, 30 minutes a day to keep broke and stupid away. The Black Billionaires Club, written by yours truly. Introduction. If I were to ask you, who are the richest people in the world? You probably answer something like this: Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg. What about this question? Who are the richest black people in the world? Do you know who they are? This book is designed as a study guide of the richest black people in the world. We'll embark on a journey to learn how to earn our way to prosperity by standing on the shoulders of giants. The giants of black wealth have already come before us. People like Reginald F. Lewis, Mansa Musa, Madam C.J. Walker are historical giants who can be found in your local library. In this book, we will discover the current giants. Only 12 of the 2,043 billionaires in the world today are black. We will count down those 12 black billionaires and uncover how they built their wealth. Remember this: if you want to be wealthy, do what wealthy people do. Are you ready? Let's build. What's going on, Amanda? Thanks so much. How are you? Oh, I need to talk to you, sis. I really do. I think you came across my mind last night or yesterday. So hopefully we can catch up today. It's Monday, right? What's going on, Helena McGee? Another one of my classmates. Thanks so much for joining. Good morning to you, Miss Helena. Oh man, Amanda and Helena on the same broadcast. I must be doing something right. It must be Black Man Monday. Yeah, shout out to all my bros, by the way. Happy Black Man Monday to you. The Black Billionaires Club, Black Billionaire Club. Black Billionaires Club member number 12. All right, I'm gonna show you the picture. His name is Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim. His net worth is $1.14 billion. Let's find out how Dr. Ibrahim built his wealth. So we start out with the billionaire bio of Dr. Ibrahim. He founded the CellTel International, which is a mobile phone company that served Africa and the Middle East. He founded MSI, which is a consultancy and software company. He's the founder of the Mo Ibrahim Foundation, a nonprofit which focuses on fighting corrupt leadership in Africa. He's a majority shareholder of Satya Capital, which invests in African businesses. He's a member of the African Regional Advisory Board of London Business School. He is a member of these boards, including the Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa, International Crisis Group, Oversight Board, National Resources Charter, and Dr. Ibrahim has pledged to give at least half of his wealth to charity by joining the Giving Pledge. Everybody put in console the Giving Pledge. So what do we find out here? Dr. Ibrahim obviously is an owner of multiple businesses. He also is a man who is a philanthropist. He's going to give half of his shit away. He can't take it with him. This stuff you begin to learn about people, black people with wealth. Let's go into the billionaire bio of Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim, the 12th richest black person in the world, who we don't know. Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim taught undergraduate telecommunication courses at Thames Polytechnic, which is now called the University of Greenwich, in the early 80s. He also worked for British Telecom and later became a technical director for Cellnet. In 1989, he founded the consultancy and software company MSI. His company helped the cellular industry design their networks before the industry shifted focus to mobile phones in the late 1990s. In 1998, MSI reorganized their corporate structure and spun off MSI Cellular Investments, which was later renamed to Celltel, Africa's mobile operator. In 2000, MSI was bought by the Mark Company. MSI had 800 employees who owned approximately 30% of the stock at the point of its sale. In 2005, he sold Celltel to Kuwait's mobile telecommunications company for $3.4 billion and profited $1.4 billion. So in 2005 is when Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim became a billionaire, where he profited for $1.4 billion from the sale of a cell phone company. When he sold Celltel, it had over 24 million mobile phone subscribers in 14 African countries. In 2006, Dr. Ibrahim used his profits to set up the Mo Ibrahim Foundation. Let me get this cough drop. 1 second. In 2006, Dr. Ibrahim used his profits for now $1.4 billion to set up the Mo Ibrahim Foundation to focus on the critical importance of governance and leadership in Africa. The foundation publishes the Ibrahim Index of African Governance, an annual report of the quality of governance in all 54 African countries. The foundation also offers scholarships for both master and postgraduate African students. In 2007, the foundation initiated a Mo Ibrahim Prize for Achievement in African Leadership, which celebrates African executive leaders who have developed their countries and strengthened democracy and human rights for their people. The Mo Ibrahim Prize awards $5 million over $5 million US dollars over 10 years and $200,000 per year for life thereafter. So basically, as a foundation which looks to govern or looks to make sure that Africa is well taken care of from a, I guess you can say, from a political standpoint, and those leaders in Africa who qualify, who pass the test, they can be rewarded $5 million per year through his foundation, and then after for 10 years, and then after that 10 years, $200,000 per year for life. After that, so great incentive to do well, to be a good leader in Africa. So, Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim is from, again, I believe, did we identify what country? He served Africa. I don't know whether it was, we mentioned Kuwait, but I don't know whether it was Nigeria. I think he's from Nigeria. Anyway, and then last little section we have is billionaire terminology. So in that basically that breakdown of this black billionaire, there were some words that might have stuck out that maybe your children, when they read it, they don't know. So I put in a little glossary, right? Again, all about education for me. First word, stock. You heard about that stock when he sold his company, and it had 30% of the shareholders, 30% of the employees had stock in the company. Well, a stock is a share of ownership of a company. Businesses raise capital through issues of shares. Governance is another big word that kept coming up. Governance is the establishment of policies and continuous monitoring of their proper implementation by the members of the governing body of an organization. Monet Sanders, that probably is a pretty big word for you as you are creating your nonprofit and you're working on your board. You're probably going to have some type of governance that's going to establish policies that your board will look to uphold. Spinoff. Spinoff is the creation of an independent company through the sale of an existing business or parent company. So we saw that when Celltel spun off from MSI. So he still owned, he sold Celltel, but he still owned MSI. Equitable. Equitable just simply means fair and impartial. Fair and impartial. Scholarship. Pretty sure many of you guys have heard that word before. Scholarship is a grant or a payment made to support a student's education awarded based on academic or some other achievement. So as they achieve, as they get good grades, they can actually get more money to continue to go to school. The Giving Pledge. This is a commitment by the wealthiest individuals and families across the globe to donate most of their wealth to philanthropy. Now, this is the part that most people don't know. Most of all of these wealthy people know they can't take their money with them. And if they don't have something else set up, I mean, because when you get this type of wealth, you pretty much buy everything that you want. So you still got a lot left over. So they've committed to give it all away, or at least half of it away, to donate most of their wealth to philanthropy, to good causes, to nonprofits, to be able to help make the world a better place. So the idea that some of you have about men and women with money is just simply stinking thinking. And probably you have those thoughts because you ain't got no money. But once you start thinking about what you're going to do when you get your millions and your billions, and you realize you got way more than you can spend. Here's my question to you, Helena, because I know you're on your way. Here's my question to you, Miss Mocha, because I know damn sure know you on your way. What you gonna do with the rest? What you gonna do with the rest? Family's taken care of, living the life. You at the point where you can't outspend your income. What you gonna do with the rest? Can't take it with you. What you gonna do with the rest? You done built the businesses, you got the corporations. I mean, what are you going to do with the rest? That's where these billionaires, millionaires, and billionaires find themselves. Shareholder. We mentioned this already, right? An owner of shares in a company. So stock is a share in ownership of the company. The shareholder is the person that owns stock. All right? Board member. Again, Ms. Mocha. A group of individuals that are elected to oversee the activities of a corporation or organization. A group of individuals that are elected. That means they got to qualify. They ain't just anybody. To oversee the activities of a corporation, nonprofit, or organization. And those are our billionaire terminology words for the day. As I said, it's not going to take 30 minutes, only 20 minutes today. It don't take that long because I wrote it as a short story. Okay, here's billionaire number 11 we'll cover tomorrow. Ms. Mocha said, my nonprofit organization and other nonprofits. Yeah, what you gonna do with the rest? You still gonna have way more. What you gonna do with the rest? Better start thinking about it now. I would donate some to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Cool. You still gonna have a whole bunch left over. Monet said medical centers. Cool. You still gonna have a whole bunch left over. What you gonna do with the rest? What you gonna do with the rest? All right, beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put it in a book. Like the Black Billionaires Club, written by yours truly, which you can find by simply going to the website www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today, and we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
New black. It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club. With your host, Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Now, you ain't got to leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Yeah. The New Black Wall Street. The New Black